Good day, everybody. I'm going to do the tank number 2 update. For those familiar with the channel, this is a 10-gallon Aqueon. It is my benign neglect tank because I just don't do anything to it. Let's talk about it a little bit. It's like I said, it's a 10-gallon Aqueon. Got it at the $1 a gallon sale, so $10 on the tank. The lid up top is completely sealed. I've done a little modification. This is all part of the same lid. It's just how you do it. You can see I can lift that up. I can look into the back. Same on the other side. Just the Innovative Marine scraper. Let's see, for filtration, it is the Tidal 75. You can see a little line in there. There is an additional, I'll go over that in a minute. Kessil A80 for the light. Now, maintenance on this tank. There really isn't any. I dose it once a week, 5 milliliters of all three, 5 milliliters of AquaPower. That's it. Water change, when I remember, I might do. I've done 2 since this tank's been up, and I believe the tank's been up for 9 months now. I was doing top-offs manually, but that's where the new line comes in. Run over there. Got a Haiger doser. Buddy who owns a local fish store let me have it, and I'm going to be using it on this tank, but in the future it's going someplace else. But for now, it's doing an auto top-off to this tank. It's taking 75 milliliters a day to keep it at the exact consistency. So let's talk about the tank and do a little close-up. There is Chlorpa throughout the entire tank. As you can see on the glass, all those specks, well, that's your copepods and everything else crawling around on it. Real healthy environment going on in there. And of course we got my Red Dragon's Breath. I'm not selling any of that currently because people kept just buying me out, so I'm trying to replenish my supply. We'll talk about the big Galaxy right there, or Galaxy, excuse me. Doing great, growing. Had a little piece fall off, so I fragged it. That's going to a friend of mine. You can see the whiskers in there, but the glare just doesn't let me get in on him. There is a coral banded shrimp in there. Again, sorry it won't let me get a good shot of him. And we have some, well, everybody knows Green Star, and some Superman mushrooms. A couple bumblebee snails in there. There's one of my turbos. There's some hermit crabs, another astrias in there. And that's pretty much it for this tank. I don't do anything to it. I change the filter media out once a month, every 2 months if I remember. I know that sounds horrible, but this tank it doesn't need anything and it thrives. So when I tell people you could get into saltwater real easy, here's the perfect example that we got 10 on the tank, 70 on the filter, light. Oh God, I can't remember what I paid for that light. Let's just call it 150. So I'm into this tank for 250 and stuff that I have to have. Of course, you know, your original salt mix up, the rock I had on hand, but that's 20 pounds of rock, so 40 bucks. The Chlorpa and the Dragon's Breath, that wasn't that much. I'm under 400, I'm sure, for this tank. I know I've got a video on it and it's more detailed, but that's just the way it is. Tank runs great, keeps running. Never any problems with this tank. It's just fire and forget. Not having fish in there is probably the #1 thing that just helps it run with no problems. I'm sure I could add in a single fish and the Chlorpa would take care of it, but I just like the look of it. Maybe one day I will out of fish, who knows. No, I will never do seahorses, don't ask. I have had so many of my friends tell me do seahorse. They're too much trouble. Let's do a little sneak peek though while I've got the camera focusing this way at upcoming videos. Just a peek. Okay, there's your peek. We'll look down there. Okay, so I hope everybody has a great day when they see this, or is having a great day. Hope this one brightens up your day a little bit, and for those wanting to get into saltwater, this is as easy as it gets. It doesn't require much effort at all. The top-offs, when I was doing it manually, it was once a week I top it off. And remember, that's just RODI water because salt doesn't evaporate. And when the tank's sealed up as good as this one is, you don't have any problem. And as you can see, I don't know when the last time I cleaned this, but let's just look. I can't get down the back, but no salt creep. Well, very minimal anyway. A little bit right there, a little bit there. That's it. So I believe in the lids on all my tanks. They make my life easier. Let's flip the blue light and see what happens. Yeah, about there is pretty. You just can't beat the shimmer on the Kessil. And yeah, that is one big coral bandit if you'd ever come out. Okay, everybody, have that great day.